It is a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Lima. Olise picks it up out wide. It's Kane! Bernardo Silva shifted upfield. Nico Gonzalez, aim forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Upamecano, Kimmich. And it's Kane. Olise, gently done. Back into the middle. And the ball is out of play. Pavlovic. Tar. Moved on forwards. Diaz. Gnabry. Olise. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Foden. Haaland. And here's Doku. O'Reilly. And here's Doku. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Oh, that is a bit special. Bayern Munich finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Tar. Guerrero. Foden. Cherki. And here's Haaland. Foden. It's a promising position. Matches Nunes, and he whips it in. Diaz. Lima. Lima, gently done. Ruben Diaz. Bernardo Silva. Matches Nunes. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Doku. And it's O'Reilly. O'Reilly's cross. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Lima. Gnabry. Tar. Pavlovic. And it's played forward. Kane chasing after it. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva forwards and with intent. Foden. Nico Gonzalez. And here's Haaland. Out towards the flank. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Haaland. Caught Reed. Bernardo Silva. Guerrero. Pavlovic. Guerrero. Upamecano. Kimmich. Aim forwards. Kane is onto it in a flash. Foden. Doku. That looks a good ball through. Oh, shooting chance! Pavlovic. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Foden. Kimmich. And it's Gnabry. Well, played right into his path. Lima is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Guerrero. Bernardo Silva. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Over to the left. That has been cut short. Upamecano. Kimmich. Oh, that's a nice ball. That'll be a throw-in. Matches Nunes. Bernardo Silva. Well read, nice interception. Tar shifted upfield. Cherki, and it's lofted through here. Upamecano can get it clear. Diaz. He's found a way through. Pavlovic. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Foden. Nico Gonzalez. Matches Nunes, gently done.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Upamecano. Pavlovic. And here's Diaz. And here's Kane. And that has put paid to that. Proves too strong. Nico Gonzalez. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Diaz, laid out to the left flank. Gnabry. Played out to the right. And here's Olise. Lima making good progress on the right-hand side. Lima gets a cross in. Foden given the lift of his goal. Ruben Diaz. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Upamecano. Doku does really well to win the ball there. Foden. Vardiol. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pavlovic, forwards and with intent. Lima. And here's Kane. There's the shot! Out for a throw. Nico Gonzalez. Tar, gently done. Lima. Gnabry. Olise. Gnabry. Oh, they could be caught out here. Cherki. Bernardo Silva, aim forwards. Upamecano tries to clear. Matches Nunes, drives forward on the overlap. Keeper's got good distance on that. Vardiol gets over and intercepts. Guerrero. Diaz. Pavlovic. Haaland. That is a great pick out. Kimmich. And here's Kane. Kane spread out to the left. Ah, such a clever touch. Guerrero. Time to deliver. Diaz. Oh, it's played into the area. That's an excellent interception. Natchez Nunes. Ruben Dias. Vardiol. Doku. Now he's off and running. Well timed, excellent interception. Pavlovic. Moved on forwards. Thinks one through. Tar gets it away. And that's put paid to a promising move. Kimmich. Diaz. Vardiol makes the interception. O'Reilly. And he goes cross-field. Cherki. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Doku. He is through here. And it's O'Reilly. Aimed in towards the centre. And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Pavlovic can get it clear. Kane. Olise. Lima. And it's played forward. O'Reilly. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Natchez Nunes. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias. Early ball out from the back. Guerrero. Diaz. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Vardiol. Ruben Dias, just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Vardiol shifted upfield. Driven forward. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Moved on forwards. Cherki. Haaland. Now it's Foden. Succumbs to the pressure. Olise. Kimmich. Pavlovic. And it's played forward.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Ooh, delicate chip through. That's good play. Foden. Is there any Foden?
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Lima. That's been drilled forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Ruben Dias, gently done. Bernardo Silva. Nico Gonzalez. And here's Haaland. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Olise. Guerrero. Pavlovic. Kimmich. Olise. Gnabry, played out towards the right wing. Oh, sweet feet. Kane. He can get that clear. Guardiola, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Out to the left it goes. That's tidy. Doku. Pavlovic. Kimmich. Ruben Diaz, and the keeper's got it again. Nico Gonzalez. Matches Nunes, forwards and with intent. And reclaimed it in a trice. Kimmich. Olise. Now it's Gnabry. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Matches Nunes, aim forwards. Guerrero. Kimmich. That's really well manoeuvred. Lima. Nice control. Looking for a decent ball in. Haaland. Now it's Foden. Over to the left. And he's managed to get free. Kimmich. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Lima, gently done. Guardiola, shifted upfield. Foden. And here's Haaland. And he's away. Haaland. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Guerrero. Gnabry. Guerrero. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nico Gonzalez. Doku. How's a quick glance? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
That has been knocked clear. Lima. That's a throw. Foden. And here's Doku. Jackie. Olise. Gnabry. Oh, well measured. And here's Kane. And it's Gnabry. Guerrero. Guerrero. Now the ball in. Guerrero has overhit that horribly. Cherki. Matches Nunes. Bernardo Silva. Foden. And here's Doku. And here's Haaland. Haaland, there's the shot! Cherki. Bernardo Silva. He's had a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Doku. And he's on a charge. Doku. Foden played out to the left flank. Back in once more. And he's got his range wrong there. And it's Lima. He has found the way through. Lima. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Vardiol spread out to the left, calmly anticipates. Lobbed in behind. That's a dangerous ball. And that was very necessary. Bernardo Silva wins the duel this time. Pulls out once more. Pavlovic. And here's Diaz. He's in plenty of space here. And it's hoisted clear. And the ball's come loose here. Doku. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Foden. Cherki. Foden. Diaz. Tar. Diaz. Olise. Now it's Kane. Diaz. Done delicately. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cherki. Ruben Diaz. Diaz. Gnabry. Over to the left. Guerrero. Gnabry. And the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pavlovic. Kimmich. Lima. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And that's aimed into the middle. Matches Nunes, gets it away. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Lima. Kane. Diaz. Cherki. Ruben Diaz. Matches Nunes. Bernardo Silva. Nico Gonzalez. Doku.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Vardiol. Moved on forwards. Kimmich. Olise. And it's Gnabry. Defending was strong and firm. Bayern Munich can't seem to retain possession. Haaland. And he's picked out the run. Kimmich. Up towards the front line. Vardiol cuts out the pass. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Diaz. And it's played forward.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Upamecano. Tar. Pavlovic. Oh, this looks sharp.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Matches Nunes. Nico Gonzalez. O'Reilly, aim forwards. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Haaland. Pavlovic. Tar. Guerrero. Upamecano. Kimmich. Forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards. Bernardo Silva. Doku. O'Reilly. Nico Gonzalez. Now it's Doku. Foden played out to the left flank. That is lovely. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Foden plays it short. Hit into the middle. Tar tries to clear. Foden chips it through. Upamecano getting this one clear. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's played forward. And here's Haaland. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Foden goes short. Upamecano with the clearance. Bernardo Silva. Haaland looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Olise did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played into the middle. Foden. And it's Gonzalez. Doku. Still just a single goal between the sides. Flipped into space. Diaz. Gnabry. Kimmich. Diaz. Guerrero. That's very neat. Cross goes in there. Doku. Pavlovic. Guerrero. Pavlovic. Kimmich, gently done. Olise. Gnabry, oh, good spread. Lima has it out wide and in space. Doku going full steam ahead down the left flank. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Upamecano. Played towards the front line. Now it's Diaz. Diaz matches Nunes, wins the duel this time. Doku. Kimmich is the guilty party there. Olise. Vardiol. That's really well manoeuvred. Gonzalez, and it's lofted through here. Played back to the goalkeeper. Upamecano. Kimmich. Upamecano shifted upfield. Vardiol. Aim forwards. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Guerrero. And here's Kane. Thinks one through. Diaz. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Gnabry. Now it's Kimmich. Oh, that's neat. Diaz. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, nice touch. Now here's the delivery.
That's a exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Foden. Mathias Nunes. Mathias Nunes. Forwards and with intent. Cherky. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Foden with the short one. Mathias Nunes. And here's Foden. Diving header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
Haaland may have slightly misjudged the timing, but there was nothing wrong with the intent.
They've played it short. Mathias Nunes. Foden. Oh, it's played into the area. Elise can get it clear. Guerrero. Kimmich. Guerrero. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely intercepted. Bernardo Silva. O'Reilly. Nico Gonzalez. O'Reilly. O'Reilly, gently done. Kane. Now it's Gnabry. Cherky. Bernardo Silva. Out to the right. Chooses to go back.
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Moved on forwards. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva. Nico Gonzalez. Diaz did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Pavlovic. Upamecano. And it's played forward. Ruben Dias. Gonzalez. Doku in acres of space out wide. Pavlovic. Kimmich, good-looking ball. Elise. Kimmich. Can he deliver? Deep cross.
Bayern Munich really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Well, now here's a good... Could be danger here! Guerrero. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And that has been cleared. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Gnabry. In with the challenge. Ruben Dias. He's in a great position here. Nunes. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. And here's Haaland. Chance! Elise. Now it's Kane. And it's Lima. That's a cute ball. Kane, chance for a shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Ruben Dias. Nunes. Foden. And here's Haaland. Doku. O'Reilly. Showing good feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Pavlovic. Elise. Gnabry. Lima. And here's Elise. Lima. He is just caressing the ball. Decent chance! Bernardo Silva attempts a clearance. Now it's Gnabry. And it's been taken short. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Lima, he's in here! He's having a shot! They've done it! Bayern Munich are all square. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Bayern Munich grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Nico Gonzalez. And it's O'Reilly. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
A chance to play it in. Kimmich gets it clear. And that's been won straight back. Ruben Dias. Doku. They'll have one final crack at it. Gnabry. Kimmich shifted upfield. And here's Kane.
Bayern Munich really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Pavlovic. Tar, aim forwards.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And a chance! Oh, should have put that away.
Haaland fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Out to the left it goes. Doku. Foden. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Bayern Munich clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Diaz. Diaz tries looking up for options on the left. And it's Guerrero. He has a look up. It's Kane! And that's a real chance missed. Cherki. Upamecano cuts it out.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Guerrero. Upamecano. Upamecano, gently done. Gnabry played out towards the right wing. And he shoots!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
The final 5 minutes. Cherki. Oh, good spread.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Really well cleared.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Elise. Kimmich. Lima. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Ruben Diaz tries to clear.
I think we might...
Ah, he's given it away! Kimmich played back in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Moved on forwards. Doku. One good cross, maybe the last chance.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Diaz has been caught there, it's a foul. Guerrero. Pavlovic. Over to the left. And it's Gnabry. Lobbed in behind. Matches Nunes, gets it away. Pavlovic. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Guerrero. Guerrero, and that's aimed into the middle. And that's been well dealt with.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that's a good ball. Shot a goal! That's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Tar. I think we're just about done here. That's a nicely weighted pass. Cherki. The final seconds now. Vardiol. O'Reilly, Doku, Haaland, Doku. Now it's Haaland. He's shifting through the gears here. Foden played out to the left flank. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Doku. Upamecano. Upamecano, forwards and with intent. Olise. O'Reilly. Kimmich. Pavlovic. And it's played forward. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating.